Question 2. We have a chart. A chart shows market share held by a firm within a market. So they said, which one of the following options is the type of market shown here? When you look at this market, we have firm 1 has 24%, firm 2 has 23%, firm 3 has 22%, firm 4 has 12, 19. So in this market, few large firms are dominating. So firm 1 and 2, firm 1, 2, 3 are like dominating the market. So there are few large firms dominating this market. So when few large firms dominate a market, it's called an oligopoly. An oligopoly. So the answer is oligopoly, which is D. Do you get that? For labor is not it doesn't have anything to do here. Labor is the physical and mental effort that helps in the production of goods and services. It's not labor. Public means people. It's not public. A monopoly is a market structure which one firm dominates the industry. Here it is not one firm. There are a few large firms dominating. So the answer is D. D. Question B. They said an increase in which one of the following is most likely to increase productivity? Bureaucracy means there's going to be diseconomies of scale. It is not good for a lot of paperwork because of administration. Congestion means there's external costs. It's not good. Regulation means new government laws, which might even reduces productivity. So the only answer here is irrigation, which is the movement of the passage through which water can go to the desert or to the farm. And if water can go through the desert to the farm, water can go through the desert to the farm, then it brings about increasing productivity, increase output for farmers, and that is productivity. So the answer is C. Question C. What is meant by the term barriers to entry? When we talk about barriers to entry, these are restrictions that make it difficult for a new firm to go into an industry. Restrictions that make it difficult for new firms to go into a market or to enter an industry. That's C. Then we go to question D. Are you there? A firm has total fixed cost of $57,000 per month and variable cost of $750 per month. It produces 1,820 units per month. Calculate the total cost per month. Total cost is total fixed cost plus total variable cost. See, our total fixed cost is 57,000. Our total variable cost is 750 multiplied by 1,820. That gives us 1,365,000. So TC is TFC plus TVC, which is 57,000 plus 1,365,000. It gives us 1,422,000. So it is solved here. TFC is that. TC is TFC plus TVC. And when we calculate it, gives you 1,422,000. So you're going to see it there anyway. So we'll go to question E. Are you there? Yes. Question E. They said, describe one disadvantage for a government of using subsidies. First, what is subsidies? I did not write it here. I'm going to write it now. Subsidies are financial help from government that helps in the cost of that helps to reduce the cost of production. Subsidies are financial help from government to reduce the cost of production. Subsidies are financial help from government, which helps to reduce the cost of production. Which helps to reduce the cost of production. Cost of production. That's subsidy. So with subsidy, the problem about subsidy is that the money government spends on subsidy can be used for other government projects like education, like healthcare. But government is spending it on whatever it's spending it on. So whatever government spends on here is an opportunity cost for something else. So if government is spending subsidy on fuel, it means government might not be able to spend subsidy on healthcare or education. Is it clear? That's question E. We go to question F. Are you there? So they said, explain, he that runs a successful restaurant in a small town in Portugal, when a friend asked whether she was going to expand by opening another restaurant, he that said she was not. Explain one reason why either may have decided to keep her business small. Either may have decided to keep her business small due to lack of finance. So when you don't have, a small business does not have access to finance because financial institutions see them as a high risk, so they don't want to give them money. So as a result of that, Ida might not be able to have money to open a new restaurant. Is it clear? Is it clear? Question G. Hong Kong telecommunication firm CK Hutch is planning to merge with Indosat, which is based in Jakarta, Indonesia. Indosat provides services for mobile phones and broadband. It's a growing business with a value of $2.2 billion and more than 60 million customers. Indonesia is Southeast Asia's most populated country. With reference to the data we have read and your knowledge of economics, assess, measure the extent to which a merger between CK Hutch and Indosat is likely to lead to economies of scale. So I wrote, economies of scale itself is a reduction in the average cost of production for firms because of expansion. So here, CK and Indosat are merging. So that means they are expanding. And as a result of that, they might be witnessing an economies of scale. So I wrote, a merger between CK and Indosat will bring about a larger firm. A large firm such as theirs may be able to operate on a larger scale, which allows it to purchase in bulk or share cost in advanced technology. When you are big, when you become bigger, like Indosat and CK, they might be able to spend so much on technology because they are coming together, they become one. So they are big now, they have financial capability to invest on advanced technology because they're going to share the money together, they're going to share the expenses together. They might be able to buy equipment or resources in bulk, which allows them to have discounts. That is an economies of scale. Then both companies may also be able to share the cost on advertisement. So if Indosat wants to do advertisements, it doesn't have to do it all alone. It has to do it with CK. As a result of that, the cost of advertisement will be shared among both of them. So that reduces the cost of advertisement. That is also reduction in the average cost of production for firms. That is economies of scale. Is it clear? So we go to question. I think that's the end of question 2, right? Yes. So we go to question 3.